Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video and episode number 11 of Mitchie's Road to Glory. I was really hoping to start off this episode with our Foot Champs rewards, because we also got monthly and we got weekly. But annoyingly, my Elgato glitched out. My camera glitched out, so I couldn't show you. I didn't really get anything good in the packs. I mean, we got silver 2, so that's 15k, a mega pack and a rare pack, I think. All 82s, nothing of interest really. So we get rid of those, and then our monthlies was 2 silver cards. I'll quickly show them to you now. We go for that, and it's a Irish cam called Burke, and we've got Kelly as well, an 88 pace left back from Bristol City. Could be useful at one point. But in the last episode we had about 120k. We've only got 64. This is the reason why. We've gone out and bought the Inform Emery Chan. We've upgraded from normal Chan up to the Inform. And he's doing bits. He's playing well. 1 assist in 5 games for a centre mid. He's doing decently. And the fact that we are doing brilliantly as well. 7 wins, 2 losses so far out of 9 games. I'm probably going to do what I always do. Play to 11, play to 14, something like that. Because I don't have the time at the minute to play all 40. So, as always, what we always do, jump into 5 or 6 games, 4 or 5, maybe 6 games of Foot Champs, see how we play for this weekend. Let's go, let's get into the clips. Hopefully we can come out, and this will be 11, maybe 12, don't know. Let's go. Right, boys, game number 1, we come up against this stacked side. I mean, he had Prime, Hernandez, Rijkaard, Costa, Van Basten, Blanc, Van der Sar. He had Foot Birthday Rooney, Path to Glory, Firmino, and honestly, team was stacked to hell. Roberto Firmino played through here in the 15th minute, and he does put us 1-0 down after a cheeky little flick by Van Basten, the cheeky boy. Kicks the ball up a couple of minutes later to us. Pick up the ball here with Michy Batshuayi. Holds it up. Nice 1-2 with Schürrle. Somehow the ball gets through, and we're back in the game at 1-0. Back in the game at 1-0. Rooney picks up the ball here a couple of minutes later. You know, this game, all of these games I played today were, you know, high scoring, hitting fast, and Hernandez low drivens it into the back of the net, and yeah, we're 2-1 down. 31st minute, he picks up the ball here with the back called Douglas and Rui Costa, plays it through to Van Basten. Nice little finish. 3-1 down. Wasn't looking good. Was not looking good. Somehow that pass got through from Batshuayi to Schürrle. Schürrle hits the post. Batshuayi quickest to the ball, tackles. Nice finish on the turn, on the low driven, putting us at 3-0. And on the stroke of half time, we put the ball in here with Kingsley Coman. Blanc beats us to the header, but somehow we still win it. And Sané is onside to put the ball in the back of the net for 3-0. So we're going into the half-time break from a 3-1 deficit to be back at level, hoping to carry that momentum on. Michy Batshuayi picks up the ball here, passes it to Schürrle. Somehow he keeps the ball, gives it Batshuayi, and a nice finesse past the shitty 91 rated goalkeeper that he had in Van der Sar. Terrible goalkeeper, do not buy him. Picks up the ball here from a cleared cross really with Rooney. Low driven, 4-0, very high scoring like I said. He picks up the ball here with Rooney, turns me, gives it to Hernandez, to Van Basten, and Van Basten with a peach of a finish in the back of the net. Sorry, 5-4 down. 85th minute, you know, this was do or die at the moment. Martial we brought on, pass it over to Sané, who we brought on at the back post, and unfortunately we do lose the first game 6-4. He dominated me, I would say. Looking at the stats, 21 shots, he had 16 on target. We had 11 and 7. Not a brilliant performance really. Still stuck in bronze 1, but we conquer. We move on to the next game, and we do come up against another decent looking team. He's got Suarez, he's got Messi, De Bruyne, Vidal, Niangolan, Azpilicueta, Neuer, Boateng, Alaba, Walker, and some randy left winger who he took off and brought on Neymar, I think. Not much chemistry, but a good team nonetheless. Coman sprints down the wing, plays that ball back to Michy Batshuayi, and we're 1-0 up. Easy. That's one of the best goals to score, is just sprint with a winger and low driven it into the box. Emre Can picks up the ball here. Nice ball roll. Bit of space. What a banger. What a goal. 2-0. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Pick up the ball here with Sané. Pass it off to Michy Batshuayi. The 62nd minute. Pass it through to Schürrle, and Schürrle on the outside of his foot puts the ball in the back of net for 3-0, and we were stomping this guy. And this was the last goal of the game, because Michy Batshuayi passed it through to Andre Schürrle, past the defenders, in the back of the net, we're 4-0 up. He hits that pause button, and we all know what's happening. We all know what's happening, and it just felt sweet, really, to make a guy that had Messi and Suarez rage quit. A rage quit is a satisfaction. When a guy has those kind of players, it's even more of a satisfaction. It's amazing feeling that is, to be honest. And we do win that game 4-0. Rage quit into the third game. He's got Baby Cliver up front with Martial and Bale there. He's got the Particle of Milinkovic Savic. He's got Brian Rui Costa, Nainggolan, Golan, Koulibaly. He had Florenzi Manolas, and pretty good player, pretty good team as well. But he picks up the ball with Martial. I think at this point he'd swap wingers over. Bale picks up the rebound there for 1-0. And he paused it. And I think he swapped the two, Bale and Martial around. So the strong foot was in the outside. Picks up the ball here with Schürrle. Nice finesse into the back of the net just before half time, putting us back in the game and with a fighting chance. As James Ellsworth used to say, any man with two hands has a fighting chance. Unfortunately, at this point, we didn't, because Patrick Kluivert puts a ball in the back of the net after kick-off, and we're 2-1 down. Pick up the ball here with Andreas Schürrle, and manages to hold off the defender. I have no idea how he held him off, and we put the ball in the back of the net with Michy Batshuayi back at level. But it didn't last long, because Kluivert picks up the ball here, waits for the run of Martial, who just sprints past. Good save by my goalkeeper. What my defender was doing there, I don't know. And Bale picks up the rebound, and we're 3-2 down. It wasn't good to see, but Michy Batshuayi, nice bit of strength here. Gets past the defender, Andreas Schürrle, close control dribbling. Somehow that goes to the back of the net. I don't know how, but we're 3-3 back. We're at level. I mean, it was just jumping from goal to goal. Koulibaly, obviously being 6'6", is that how tall he is now? I say now. 6'4", 6'6", big header, back of the net. 4-3 down. Not good to see. But the best thing is, kick-off goal. Love a kick-off goal. Kingsley Coman, sprinting, passing. Nice bit of play here. Usual. Coman still going. Schürrle gets a lucky bounce again. Come on, Schürrle gets the ball in the back of the net, and that is probably the luckiest hat-trick I've ever scored with him. With anyone. That's probably the luckiest hat-trick I've ever scored. But Michy Batshuayi picks up the ball here off a pass with Kingsley Coman. Nice bit of dribbling. Defenders can't touch him. And we're in the lead for the first time in this game. In the 80th minute. Crazy stuff. Bale picks up the ball here. Nice passing throughout the midfield. He gives it to Nainggolan, who passed it through to Kluivert, and Kluivert, in that position, anyone's going to score there, but obviously an icon will always score in that position. We jump into extra time all the way through. In the 110th minute, Schürrle picks up the ball here. Coman, Schürrle, and somehow we get the ball to Sané, and he puts the ball in the back of the net. And that is win number 2 of the day. Lovely stuff. And he definitely deserved to win that, because he smashed me. Absolutely saluted me. And we're in silver 3 at this point. We come up against a 4-4-2 Premier League team with Footmus, Lingard and Antonio, and informed Chris Wood. I looked at that thinking, no, that's not too bad. This is a very beatable team. How wrong I was, because he picks up the ball here with Antonio. Gives it Chris Wood. Martial picks up the ball here. Waits for the run. Gives it to Chris Wood. Chris Wood puts us down 1-0 in 8 minutes. That was the first goal he scored. Picks up the ball here with Chris Wood in the 21st minute. Chips me nicely. 2-0. You can tell from the tone of my voice this is not nice to watch, to be honest. Pick up the ball here after a really dodgy header to Schürrle. Waits for the run of no one, because he sprints through. And he puts the ball in the back of the net. That's what Schürrle's good at. Schürrle's good at getting behind the defence and getting that goal and getting a crucial goal. And I was hoping it'd help me, but unfortunately it doesn't, because Lingard puts the ball to Chris Wood. And in 37 minutes, Chris Wood has got a hat-trick. Vizar somewhere is loving life right now. I've never seen a bigger Burnley fan on Twitter, I have to say. Picking up the ball here with Andreas Schürrle in just the scrappiest bit of play. Sané, ball through, Batshuayi, big header. Big header. Hopefully that would do us some justice in terms of getting back into this game. He picks up the ball here from a throw-in with Chris Wood. Gives it to Antonio, to Jesse Lingard. Big block. Bit of scrappiness. Michy Batshuayi doesn't score, but Alessandrini, who was brought on as a substitute, manages to pick the ball up. And we're 4-2 down. Lingard picks up the ball here. Pass to Chris Wood. Gets tackled. Antonio chips it out of nowhere. And Chris Wood, with the most ridiculous looping header I've ever seen, puts us 5-2 down. 5-2 down because of Chris Wood. Crazy. Pick up the ball here with Adrien Rabiot. Pass it out to Kingsley Coman. Nice pass into Schürrle. Holds it up for Michy Batshuayi. He puts the ball in the back of the net at 5-3. But I knew at this point there was no way I was going to win, because the final goal of the game does come from this guy. Picks up the ball with Alessandrini to Tolisso. Chris Wood to Antonio. Waits for it. Chris Wood through, and Visa has probably just came in his pants right now because he has scored 5 goals against me, this Chris Wood. Absolutely mental. We lost 6-3, 2 wins, 2 losses. Not a bad performance. I can't believe I just got my ass handed to me by Chris Wood. That was ridiculous. He absolutely tore me a new one, that guy. He was a very good player. But that does put us at 9-4. Very good start. Very good start. If I was able to finish the 27 matches, I mean, what's our predicted? Gold 1. That's a good prediction. 1 hat-trick in the game with Mitchie. But the best thing about it is I didn't do it before. We have reached over 100 goals. We are nearly at 150. We're like 124 goals he has scored in 71 games. And I realised that just before I recorded this video. So we're getting more packs. So let's go get the FIFA points loaded up and open the pack for his hat-trick. And I'm 90% sure it's 2 special packs for the century of goals. Let's go and go get those packs. Right guys, I had a look at the graphic that I made for the rules, and it's 5 promo packs for 100 goals. But because I've reached it so easily, I'm going to drop it down to 3. Because 5 is a little bit extortionate. It's a little bit too much in my opinion. So 3 promo packs for the 100 goals, 1 for the hat-trick in the clips, and 1 for 50 assists, because I completely forgot I put that rule in there. Completely forgot I put that in there. So we're going to do 2 mega packs, 3 prime gold players packs. Let's go. Mega pack number 1. What are we going to get? Boards. That's decent. That's what we want to see. Italian. CDM. De Rossi. Not brilliant, but he's an 83 rated card. I can take that away from him. De Rossi and Kudu, Svensson, Bondu. We'll pop all of these guys on the trade pile. We'll keep all the contracts. Squad fitness is the position. Not the Calcio, the Catalyst. And to get rid of that, we'll do a prime gold players back. No boards. These packs are terrible. I don't know why I decided to do more of these. Corrington, Talisso. More or less anything we're going to just put straight onto the transfer list, to be honest. Mega pack number 2. Boards again. What are we going to get? German. Centre back. Arsenal Mustafi. That's not bad. 84 rated. I'll take a Mustafi. He'll sell. He will sell. Cater as well. Perez, Igala. A couple of good players we can get some coins out of. Keep the contracts. Keep the fitnesses. Healing. Position. We'll just get rid of all the kits next. I'm not very interested in those. Prime gold players pack number 2. Where'd you gonna get a board? No. How can you possibly buy a 45k pack and get 82 rated players as the best player? That is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Final one. Come on, EA. Be good to me. Boards. Yes. Come on. Anything decent? Argentinian goalkeeper Aruli, brilliant, fantastic. Oh, Paulinho upgrade as well actually. Talisso, Rodrigo, Caceres looking good with his man bun. Pop all of those on the trade pile, and I will sell them all off camera. So those are all the promo packs as rewards for goals, assists, and a hat trick. The team is looking fantastic. Emre Can looking good in 1 goal, 1 assist in his debut run. 37 goals for Schürrle with 32 assists is brilliant. Sané rocking 28 goals and 12 assists. Not bad, not bad. And Coman with 33 assists and 15 goals, which is mental. His finishing is a little bit lackluster, and I just want to swap him out with his other card, with the right mid one, which has got 81 shooting on it. How much is it? So we might be able to afford it in the next couple of episodes. He's jumped up to about 90, 98, 95k. 94. I reckon we'll be able to pick him up sooner or later. And obviously, main man Mitchie, 71 games, 124 goals, 55 assists. Absolutely mental, absolutely ridiculous player. That's been the video, boys. I hope you've all enjoyed. As always, links down to us on Instagram in the description below. Go down there, drop me a follow, drop a like on the video, and drop a sub. If you're new around here, don't forget to press that bell button as well to get notified every single time I do upload. Until next time, guys, have an amazing day, and I shall see you all later. Bye.